Kalalwa Wadlaya Hawabashim Shaibashim Kakudash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers and the four corners of this earth, pushing us within truth and in sincerity. And Brother Manas is saying Shalom once again. Um, Going down into it. As man and the Lord know, in other words, as the scriptures say or dictate, in pursuant to, I believe it's Deuteronomy 28 and 45, where it says, we will serve our enemies and ones of all things, because we didn't serve the Lord with joyfulness and gladness. We didn't do that, right? And so we end up in this situation, in this predicament, with we wasn't serving with joyfulness and gladness of heart. We wasn't making it a duty to serve the Lord the right way, you know. So in this kingdom, the men of the Lord understand that. So what? We suffer gladly, right? We suffer gladly. In First Peter 3 and 14, it says, "But if he suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are he, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled, but sanctify the Lord power in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear." Yeah, with sincerity. We know that in these last days, many scoffers that have, right? Many scoffers. Verse 16, it say, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Mashiach. For it is better if the will of power be so, that he suffer for well doing than for evil doing. Yeah, suffer for what? For righteousness' sake, for doing this work. For watching and warning people is better we suffer for that rather than anything else in this world. Because we know in this world, all that is lust of the eyes, the lust of life, the pride of life, you know, and therefore let us suffer gladly, right? Let us endure hardness as good soldiers, as the scriptures say. Right? That's what we're supposed to do. So we know it's not going to be easy. We know it's not going to be well. It's not going to be a walk in the park, as they say. Right? Let's look at John 15 and verse 17. It says, these things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Yeah, because we are the messengers of Yahushua. We preach this word. This word is of him. So they say, well, lo, I come in the volume of our book, it is written of me. Verse 19, if you were of the world would love his own, but because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you, and that is why you will suffer. For what? For your righteousness' sake, for your Hawashai's sake, because he chose us. Right? Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. They will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. Right? Yeah. They don't know him that sent Yahushua. So they hate him. And he sent us, so they will hate us. Right? But what? What let us suffer? gladly for your choice. You know, let us suffer gladly. Revelation 3 and 11. So like I went on Revelation chapter 3, verse 11. It says, Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Right? No man take your prize. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. Yeah, you'll be rewarded. You'll be rewarded. I basically it. That is what you mean. You'll be rewarded for suffering. That is it. To overcome, you to overcome something good. You to overcome a reward. Right? That is not how that works. You overcome what trials, tribulations. You know what I mean? You talk about acceptable man. You know what I mean? Being in the fullness of our adversity, of hard times, of trials. That's how you make yourself acceptable to the Lord. By showing him, hey, I keep my faith in you. I don't make haste in times of trouble. I know whatever happened is from you. So whatever had happened, I tell it to you. Yeah, that is what it's supposed to be. We're on my final precept on this topic here is 2 Corinthians 1 5. It says, For as the sufferings of Mashiach abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by Mashiach. And whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings. So all of us will what have to suffer, which we also suffer. And whether we be comforted, it is for your consolation and salvation. And our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as takers of the sufferings, so shall ye be also of the consolations. For we would not, brethren, have you ignorant of our trouble which came to us in Asia. I think verse 7 was the final verse. Let's say what? As ye are partakers of the suffering, so shall ye be also of the consolation. Right? So suffering here means what? So like it means what? It means consolation on the other side. Consolation in the kingdom to come, as it says in Hebrews. For we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Like the city where we will get comfort and consolation. Right? So I would hope it was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yeshai. Hashem Kakadash. Until next time, Shalom.